Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Jalen Johnson.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Chris Paul. Evan Mobley is out there with Johnson. Then it's White, and it's Butler in at the 3. And for the Knicks, they've got Simmons. Lowry out there with Anunoby. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Abaji in at the 3. Now here we are, Greg, in the second half of the season. What do you think playoff-bound teams are focusing on right now?
I would say just making sure they keep the momentum heading into the postseason, as well as do everything possible to try to stay healthy.
Now here's White. Outside Butler. Johnson sets the screen for Butler. And Johnson with the stuff.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Count that one.
But getting into that mid-range jump shooting ability of Kyle Lowry, he makes it look easy right there.
Lowry against Paul. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Lowry has it in the corner. It's the three-point bomb. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
Well, you see Kyle Lowry, not only a capable passer, but he on the catch is a willing scorer, always ready to shoot it.
And Mobley throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Abaji. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Mobley a screen on Lowry. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, is it fun to watch Chris Paul dissect the defense. This guy is such a shrewd passer.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now he's worried Chris Paul will take over the game, saying he's mentally beyond where most players have ever been. His ability to read the floor, make decisions, work the refs, call out teammates, he checks every box when it comes to leadership. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And here's Lowry, following the 3 from Chris Paul. Wembanyama down low, covered by Mobley. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And he makes the first.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the great floor generals to ever play the game. He is the maestro at orchestrating offense. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Now here's Simmons. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's pause for a moment to show you the teams that have been the best on the glass over the course of the month. Number 1, the Knicks.
I mean, they've taken their rebounding to another level, getting physical and playing with a ton of energy.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here we go. It's Butler. And it's Johnson with the jam.
and beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Here's Abaji. Right side Lowry. Wembanyama, a screen on Paul. And the basket by Lowry.
And in getting that three to go, he snaps an 11-0 run by the Sixers.
Paul looking over the floor. Johnson sends the screen for Paul. And it's Johnson that time on the assist by Paul. Johnson's got his third bucket of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Wembanyama. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Mobley.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Johnson with a screen on Lowry. Bounce pass from Paul. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Simmons against Mobley. Now Wembanyama. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. And here is Paul. He's got 5. Puts up a 3. Abaji pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
Lowry against Paul. Pass to Johnson. Now Mobley. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Wembanyama passes to Simmons. Back to Wembanyama. Knocked loose. Ball against Lowry. Johnson with a screen on Lowry. Paul can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Abaji the pass to Simmons. Up top, Anunoby. Still without a basket. Shot clock at 6. New York needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Mobley. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. Anunoby against Butler. Into the lane. Pass to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Back to Butler. Shoots over Anunoby. They get the rebound. Tipped away. Johnson kicks to Paul. Outside Butler. Trying to get something going. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one goes on Anunoby. When it comes to players who like having fun, great Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
This is where it's absolutely terrifying to see a 6'11" streaking Ben Simmons coming at you in transition.
Butler against Anunoby. Now here's Butler. He's guarded closely. Good D by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Trailing by 2. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And it's all evened up. Simmons got 6 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Butler feeling out a bit. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always a guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And some changes here for the 76ers. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Johnson. And it's Alex Caruso in for Paul. New York trailing. Westbrook surveying the D. Pass to Wembanyama. Going inside, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom five defense to a top five defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And the first one at the line is good.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside Butler. Pass to Jackson-Davis. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Well, when the playmaking duties fall to Jimmy Butler, he is more than capable.
And here is Anunoby. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Caruso. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Westbrook against White. Wembanyama, a screen on White. Westbrook passes to Anunoby. New York moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about. What's amazing about OG Anunoby, this guy one of the best wing defenders in the league. You almost have to game plan for what he brings defensively.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Here's Anunoby. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. It's stolen by White. Pass to Caruso. Over Westbrook. Caruso, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Westbrook passes to Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Wembanyama has got 6 points.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Mobley a screen on Anunoby. Here's Butler. Westbrook pulls it in.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Now here's Westbrook. Scoreless thus far. Clock at 6. Wembanyama against Mobley. Wembanyama, no good.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
White finds Butler. Three-pointer. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
I think defensively you've got to respect the roller. Butler takes quick note and takes it himself.
Inside. And Anunoby slams it in.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Now, here's Butler. Really disappointing game for him in that loss to Chicago. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Now here's White. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Shot clock at 5. Mobley sets the pick for White. The 3. Knicks with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Westbrook. Mobley against Anunoby. To the paint. Lets a floater go. Yep, that one goes in there.
Gets one to fall, but only his second make in the first 7 attempts.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Loads it up there for Mobley. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Wembanyama looking it over. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Evan Mobley getting it done for the Philadelphia 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the 76ers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bulls. We've got Shepherd. P.J. Washington is out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. They're the group New York will start the second with.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Paul outside. The three. Here's Jackson Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And how about as a group? 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Now here's Westbrook. Hasn't made one yet. Back to Washington. Off target from outside. The 76ers leading by 3. Paul outside. Pass to Jackson Davis. Paul against Westbrook. Tries it from the top of the key. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 7. And it's Westbrook with the ball. He brings it up for the Knicks. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Strus against Caruso. Johnson dishes to Paul. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, there are certain guys you probably don't want to challenge. Andre Drummond sends it back.
Here's Shepard, defended by Paul. Shepard, that's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Poked away. Westbrook with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New York. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And how about a look now at the first-year block leaders in the NBA? Here are the top rookie intimidators. Well, you look at Jackson Davis, 5th in the league in patrolling the paint.
And that ability to send shots away at the rim, so highly valued, it takes guts to put yourself in harm's way and contest those finishers.
And free throw good from Strus. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
And he makes both free throws.
Max Strus, one of those undrafted players coming out of college, but somehow wills his way by virtue of his shooting and his toughness. You love his story.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The 76ers lead it. Here's Paul. His last outing, he had 8 points. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And checking out some numbers for Jalen Johnson. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. He's around 18 points per game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And that one falls for Paul.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
And so Paul nails both of them.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%. And how about the numbers here for Chris Paul? and he's among the top 20 free throw shooters in the league. Doesn't waste many opportunities at the line.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on his swivel, searching for the open man, completely unselfish basketball player. Now, here's Washington. Good work defensively by Johnson. Caruso up top, defended by Strus. Caruso, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Shepard the pass to Westbrook. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. 76ers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Ellis finds Paul. Over Westbrook. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 6 here in this quarter.
Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
Pass to Caruso. Over Westbrook. Can't hit that one.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
They get a hand on it. Paul with the steal. Lets it go with a 3. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Westbrook against Paul. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the 76ers. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers.
And for that game against the Timberwolves, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll. And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Johnson sends the screen for Caruso. No good with the triple.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Then for the 76ers, Evan Mobley's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jimmy Butler comes in for Alex Caruso. And Derek White subbed in for Ellis. And here are the Knicks now. 6-point game. Simmons, a screen on Paul. To the inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Butler dishes to Johnson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Anunoby has the open look. No good from outside. Looking at the Knicks, they took the win in their last game against the Boston Celtics. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Anunoby. Lowry with the ball. Simmons, a screen on Butler. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is. That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Anunoby, no good. Philadelphia leading by 5. White the pass to Paul. Pass to Johnson. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Johnson's got 8 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Simmons, a screen on Butler. Here's Abaji. And again, New York with the triple.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Lowry against Paul. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Evan Mobley is in a zone right now. The defense would be well advised to try to keep it away from him.
Anunoby passes to Lowry. To the left wing. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Simmons. Anunoby with the screen for Simmons. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Now here's Paul. 14 points for him. Johnson with a screen on Lowry. Inside. The jump hook. Abaji pulls it in. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Simmons. Here's Lowry. Now Wembanyama. Shoots over Johnson. He won't miss many from there. Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the 76ers making a change here. Ellis has checked in. Chance now to take a look at some of the steal numbers over the scope of the last few months for Alex Caruso.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
6 on the shot clock. And it's White missing. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Simmons. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Simmons got 8 points.
And Ben Simmons wanting to show off a little bit of the work he's put in on that jump shot.
Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. And Mobley throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here is Lowry. He's got 8. Fades. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by New York.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Anunoby, good.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Here's Butler. OG Anunoby making his last shot. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Anunoby. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Lowry with the ball. Last game we saw him score 13. Wembanyama against Mobley. Wembanyama up top. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Mobley.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
For New York, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
Now here's Ellis. He has yet to score. Mobley a screen on Anunoby. Here's Butler. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Four on the clock. That's a 2 from Butler.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. Surprising after his great start.
Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Butler against Anunoby. Got a piece of it. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. Back to Lowry. White against Anunoby. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Anunoby's got 10.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. It's Ellis on the wing. Now recovering. Johnson sets the screen for White. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Oh, and here we go with Simmons. Nobody down. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks out front as they end the second quarter with a tremendous. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
I'm surprised it's this close, not going to lie. They played some weak D, giving up too many easy open looks.
Mincing, no words, as usual. We'll see if Coach can get into their heads. All right, and now let's talk about that first half in the paint where 2 centers are really battling it out.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
The Knicks leading by 3. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. White is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Butler. And it's Mobley in at the 5, roaming the paint. Butler dishes to Paul. Over Simmons. Paul's shot is off.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Abaji, nailed from three-point land. Abaji's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks. The 76ers shooting 43% from the field. Mobley a screen on Lowry. Here's Paul, and it's Lowry with the rebound. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for New York. Outside, Simmons. Wembanyama against Mobley. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Mobley. Lowry against Paul. Here's Butler. The Knicks pull it in. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Outside for Simmons. Some nice passing by New York here.
And not much you can do besides foul Wemby when he gets that deep.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The 76ers trail by 7. Still in his early 20s, Doris. Evan Mobley is such a great player. So long, athletic. I know you love his play.
I certainly do, Kevin, and there's a lot of reasons why you begin on the defensive end of the floor. Great shot blocker, can guard on the perimeter, and he continues to work and expand his offensive game. This guy's future is so bright.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
The shot's good from Paul.
Yeah, since he stepped between the lines of an NBA game, this guy has been consistently productive. Chris Paul doing the work.
Simmons passes to Wembanyama, and it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Pass to Anunoby. Wembanyama against Mobley.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Off the mark from 16 feet out.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Mobley sets the pick for Butler. To the middle. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Mobley.
Well, you've got to play in pick and roll if you're in the NBA game. Evan Mobley, a very good screen setter and a nice roll there.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. In 3rd, the Knicks.
They have been aggressive underneath. I mean, they're playing with a physicality that you don't often see, and it's led to a lot of second chance points.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Lowry kicks to Simmons. Pass to Wembanyama. Down low. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Mobley up top. Al Paul. Lowry covering. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Chris Paul.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Outside, Simmons. Anunoby with the screen for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Paul against Lowry. Johnson with a screen on Lowry. And Paul gets it to go in.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Simmons against Johnson. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
To the paint, Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the best pick-and-roll players in the history of NBA basketball. He has mastered that aspect.
Lowry against Paul. Here's Simmons. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Johnson. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Abaji the pass to Lowry. Driving to the basket. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
But toughness being shown right there by Kyle Lowry. There's no doubt he is this team's bull. He will finish and head to the line.
The 76ers trailing. Al Paul. He's got 20. To the middle. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That's on Ben Simmons.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
That's good from Johnson. And here is Simmons. 12 points for him. Pass to Anunoby. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good, Abaji. Abaji's got 9 points.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Here's Paul. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Inside and stolen by Mobley. 4-on-3 break. Pass to White. Lobbed up there for Johnson. And it's Johnson with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
They get it back. 76ers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Paul for 3. Simmons pulls it in.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
He runs so well for his size. Wembanyama knows how to finish on the break.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Paul. It's White on the wing. Still yet to score. Johnson surveying the floor. Shot clock at 6. Mobley sets the pick for Johnson. This one for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. Lowry finds Simmons. Wembanyama with it. New York moving the ball around and stolen by Mobley. Here's Butler, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And now a look at Victor Wembanyama here. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. Averaging 39 points, 15 rebounds, and over 3.5 blocks. And you love his anticipation, all those steals. He's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
There's a sneakiness, a craftiness. You think he's not watching, and suddenly he's taking the ball in the other direction.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And here are the 76ers now. Here's Johnson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for New York.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for New York. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
You can make the case Russell Westbrook elite in the history of the game at the point guard position. How about those hops?
Caruso kicks to Butler. To the inside. Here's Mobley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
He doesn't get the second one.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Caruso kicks to White. Pass to Butler. He's looking for Mobley and finds him. Over Washington. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Okay, Evan Mobley a big, folks, but you can see the touch on that mid-range jumper. That's pure.
Westbrook against White. Now Shepard. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes down.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Philadelphia shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. White finds Butler. Pass to Caruso. In the corner, it's Mobley. Back to Caruso. That three off the mark. New York's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. White against Westbrook. The wide open shot from Strus. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Evan Mobley. Javonte Green comes in for Johnson. Ellis is checked in for Butler. And Chris Paul subbed in for Derek White. There's 1:54 left in the third. Green against Washington. And it goes down 2 points. Green's got his first points of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Ball against Westbrook. Here's Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, that's just an excellent possession from this team. When you set up Andre Drummond down low, you're going to either take contact, get to the foul line, score it. So productive inside.
We've got 1:28 left in the third. Ellis outside. Back to Caruso. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
58 seconds left to play in the third. Stolen by Washington. A three from Strus. They get it again. Another shot. He's off on that one. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. To the middle. Here's Paul. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Paul's got 22 points.
At this point, it feels like everything Chris Paul puts up is going down. He is really in a rhythm.
Washington against Green. Washington with the screen on Caruso. And the Knicks miss again.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now here's Ellis. Defense right on him. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send. Got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
Oh, incredible buzzer beater there, guys. This crowd is going wild.
It's a tie game in New York. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Philadelphia shooting straight 49% from the field. Russell Westbrook out there with Anunoby. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Strus in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Green with a screen for Caruso. Outside, Green. Just 3 to shoot. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Knicks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Outside Westbrook. Up top, Anunoby. He's guarded by Ellis. Anunoby, good.
Wow, a level of physicality brought to OG Anunoby, and he says, I can match that.
Outside, Green. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 7th assist here tonight. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Wembanyama.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Ellis outside. Stolen by Anunoby. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Ball against Westbrook. Pass to Strus. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And I like the way he's settled down here. I mean, after the sloppy first half, he's done a much better job taking care of the ball.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Caruso, the pass to Paul. Ellis with the screen for Paul. Floats one. The Knicks pull it in. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now tonight. It's Strus on the wing. Jackson Davis defending. Here's Wembanyama. And it's off the back rim, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Inside, and it's Green with the jam.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Westbrook against Paul. Wembanyama down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Caruso, a screen on Drummond. Back to Paul, the tray. And it's Strus with the rebound. The Knicks with the lead. It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Shoots over Jackson Davis. Strus kicks to Drummond. 6 to shoot. Westbrook passes to Anunoby. Drives to the hoop. And then Anunoby slams it in.
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The 76ers trail by 4. And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mobley, he's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Johnson comes in for Green. Butler, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And Derek White subbed in for Ellis. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. Now, he begged his players to keep it simple out there. He told them one possession at a time. Don't look at the scoreboard. What's most important is running our plays and being aggressive defensively. We'll see if they can follow that game plan. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, the defense has no answer for Andre Drummond. That's what we call emphatic finish.
Paul dishes to Butler. Mobley sets the pick for Butler to the paint, and Mobley throws it down.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
White against Anunoby, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Well, let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive abilities.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
And this team will make you pay when they get chances at the free throw line. It's helped them pull ahead here today.
Johnson with a screen on Anunoby. And stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Westbrook. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We know that Russell Westbrook isn't afraid to mix it up inside. He knows how to get defenders to hit him on these opportunities.
And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Perhaps the thing I will remember most when Russell Westbrook decides his career is done is how he brought competitive fire and spirit every single night, guys.
Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Wembanyama outside. Count that bucket. Wembanyama has got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Paul kicks to Johnson. Back to Paul. Mobley sets the pick for Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Outside Westbrook. And the layup's good off the glass. And it's a 9-point New York lead.
Well, Russell Westbrook, over the history of his career, has always thrived near the basket. That is beautifully done.
White bounce pass. Paul passes to Butler. Mobley, a screen on Anunoby. Butler finds Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
See, right there in the screen and roll, Butler showing the capacity to create for others. I love that.
Westbrook passes to Wembanyama. Westbrook against Paul. Nobody's getting that high, but Wembanyama.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
Johnson sets the screen for Paul. Johnson can't hit. The Knicks leading by 9. Now, here's Strus. Pass to Westbrook. Some nice passing by New York here. Now, here's Strus. White covering. Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 9. Outside Butler. Pass to Mobley. Johnson with a screen on Wembanyama. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Simmons looking it over. Down low. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
A big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Lowry against Caruso. Outside, White. Mobley sets the pick for White. Trains the three-pointer. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Simmons passes to Abaji, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Outside, White. Trying to get open is Butler. That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from White.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Outside Lowry. Fires the 3. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 8th assist here tonight. White the pass to Butler. To the middle. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Simmons. Outside Lowry. Jacks up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Poke loose. Anunoby with it. Butler covering. Here's Abaji. Outside Lowry. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. No good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 14. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wembanyama outside. There's the triple. Rebound by the 76ers. White the pass to Butler. Johnson in the corner. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Johnson from outside the arc.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
A minute 50 left here in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Lowry. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Mobley sets the pick for Butler to the inside. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the wing right side. Back to Simmons. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. Butler against Anunoby. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one goes on Anunoby. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Knicks.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And so checking out the record for these guys, tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Out to White. Mobley at the elbow. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
Second free throw, no good. Simmons against Butler. So no problem for New York as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.